new sense of life to the farm, and much-needed female companionship to Edna's long days. Unfortunately, all of that was about to change. Mayfest was upon them, just days away, and that meant the unofficial start of the tourist season in Shipshawana. With the return of the tourists, Edna's small business would once again begin. Serving home-cooked meals to the Anglisha was one way she helped make ends meet on the farm. But, of course, with spring approaching, it was that time of year when Wilma would try yet again to pawn off her twin daughters on Edna. Ever since Edna had started her business, Wilma had urged her to hire the girls to help with the meal serving and prepping. "Rachel and Ella May are both eager to help you," Wilma said as she sat in the rocking chair knitting a lap blanket. She rocked back and forth, the runners creaking against the floorboards, and a sweet, angelic look on her cherubic face, clearly oblivious to the expression of horror on Edna's. "Why, just the other day, Ella May asked when they could start." Edna caught Verna's eyes and noticed that her friend was choking back a laugh. She narrowed her eyes, glaring at her, which only made Verna laugh harder. "What?" Wilma asked. "Nothing," Edna said, averting her eyes. "You think she didn't ask me that?" "Oh, I bet she did just that," Verna replied, the hint of a chuckle in her tone. Everyone knew that Rachel and Ella May were not keen on working outside their home, and truth be told, when they did work, the two young women constantly quarreled. As far as Edna was concerned, hiring them would be bad for business as well as for her nerves. Wilma scowled in Verna's direction. "I'm telling you she did." "Oh, I'm sure." From her tone, it was clear that Verna wasn't convinced. "Bah!" Waving her hand at Verna, Wilma redirected her attention to Edna, her tone immediately softening. "And I know how busy you are. Surely you need help." It was Mary, however, who quickly interceded. "But Bethany lives here now," she reminded Wilma, peering at her friend over the rim of her round eyeglasses. "And she will be helping Edna." "Oh, fiddle-faddle," Wilma scoffed. She waved her hand dismissively at Mary. "It doesn't take a doctor to see Bethany is pregnant, and with her being so fragile—" Mary frowned. "She's not fragile." Verna raised her eyebrows. "She's pregnant?" "She'll be too tired to help out Edna." Edna sighed. Neither John nor Bethany had wanted to announce it yet. But not much escaped Wilma's eye, that was for sure and certain. Clearly the cat's out of the bag now. "Why didn't anyone tell me?" a bewildered Verna asked, looking from Mary to Edna. "I'm always the last to know anything anymore." "We were going to tell you soon," Mary said in an attempt to soothe Verna. "They only just told us." "Humph." "Besides," Wilma pursed her lips, adopting an air of innocent superiority, "I'd be surprised if John lets her work much longer anyway, seeing how protective he is of her." Edna clucked her tongue and was about to refute Wilma's claim, but Mary, who sat beside her, placed a hand on Edna's knee. "He is just a little bit overprotective," she whispered gently. Edna gasped. Coming from Mary, Bethany's own mother, the queen of overprotection, that was certainly rich. "I heard that." Wilma lit up, pointing in Mary's direction. "Even her own mom agrees." Inwardly, Edna groaned. She simply couldn't have Wilma's daughters helping her with the Anglisha customers. Why, they'd bicker and argue with each other the entire time. Instead of helping her, they'd chase away her business. No one would want to enjoy a home-cooked meal at a fine Amish farm
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.